We good? Okay. Hello? All right, guys, welcome back to the 15th Annual Beer City Cup. I do have the pleasure of bringing to you the Men's Premier Division game between Manchester and Shoreline United FC, guys. These guys are playing for the grand prize of $5,000, so plenty of money to be made and plenty of bragging rights also on the line. This is the first match of the day for these guys, believe it or not. Some other teams not so lucky. But again, this is the Men's Premier Division. So this is the top of the top. A threaded ball in, trying to get the strike. And what a lovely start there from Manchester. Again, I had a chance to talk with both teams before they started. I want to tell you that Shoreline United FC is playing out of Orlando, Florida, but they have gone ahead and told me that their team is a compilation of different states and different players and different ethnicities. It is really a robust and different kind of group. So I asked what their central hub was, and they went with Orlando, Florida, guys. And, of course, Manchester is based out of Asheville, North Carolina, so they are a home field team, guys. Shoreline United now on the ball. Smith playing it across. Good ball in. Takes a touchdown. Shoots it. Doesn't get enough weight behind the shot. Doesn't challenge a keeper at all. Now back underway, Manchester. Drives it down the line into a sea of gold. Lays it off. Well done from Manchester, keeping possession. It's going to be number 6, Braxton Robinson. Manchester keeping possession. Not looking to force things. Good shape here so far from Shoreline United FC. Manchester now driving with it. It's going to be number 4, Guadalupe Cruz. Back to Braxton. Braxton weaving his way through onto his right foot. Another ball roll on his left foot. And what should have been an easy save popped up. Almost finished off there. Nonetheless, Shoreline United FC driving down the line. An easy interception now. And too easy for Manchester. But almost the same thing given away. Smith with the win. Trying to find Capel. Finds it wide. That was Jonathan Jimenez. Cuts it back. Tries to find that pinged ball across. Doesn't connect. Again in a sea of gold. Somehow still on the ball. Finds a reset. Good ball, top of the box. And an awkward bounce. Braxton trying to get on the end of it. Braxton receiving. Again on his right foot. Trying to cut back. Not afraid to try that ball roll. Referee's going to call the foul here for Shoreline United FC. Not exactly sure what the call was, but nonetheless, we're back underway. Good touch here from number 8, Ethan Kennedy. Drives it down the line, but pressure's on from number 5. Again, guys, we're just now reaching that 5 o'clock spot. So a nice little overcast right now. It's probably closer to a 68, 70 degrees outside. Nice little overcast of clouds. And not so quite as hot as some of the other games. So it should give the players a little bit more in their tanks to run with. This should be a highly anticipated match. Again, Manchester looking like the early contenders, taking a strike. It rolls off! And almost finding the back of the goal. Referee playing the advantage. I think that was the right move. Just having a word with them. And that's number 20 there for Manchester. Udinske Pekis. And Lord knows I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, so Lord forgive me. Shoreline United FC, a lobbed ball, not even looking to keep possession. Now number 66, Jorge Jimenez. Finds it wide. Again, Manchester not afraid to keep possession right here. That's 24, Christian Chavez. Driven ball in, a great turn, trying to push his way through. He's still on the ball here. This is number 8, Alex McGill. And once again, Manchester looking like the stronger team here early on in the first half. But we saw how well that goes here at Beer City Cup. That's why we play these games. Underdogs sometimes win, and sometimes the top dog always surprises us. Good move here from Manchester. Goes down strong. It's a big push. Referee says no chance. And a strong strike. Really should have been on target there at the very least. As the ball soars over the top of the crossbar. And we're reset for a Shoreline United FC goal kick. They're now requesting another ball because surely that one has gone. With the wind there in the woods, we might never see it again. All right, back underway. Again, it's really looking like Shoreline United FC is struggling to keep and hold the idea of even possession. It seems like every single ball since we've started has just been a long ball forward. Again, Manchester playing these short, tidy passes. So it'll be interesting to see who breaks the deadlock first. Sometimes all you need is just a simple counter and a person in the right place at the right time. Lofted ball in. Finds it threaded across. Finds it back. He's top of the box. And the first big goal-scoring opportunity there for Shoreline United. And a good stop from them. That's number 15, Sam Cooper, who also took that shot. Quick stepper, plays it off. Oh, and it's a great ball right in front of the 6-yard box. And a good step there from Erdman. And here it is from Shoreline United. It feels like something happened in the air now. They have a new intensity to them. Starting to press more as a team. Trying to keep that shape. Manchester with the beautiful ball and behind. Can he get on the end of it? And he does. It's still in. Braxton. And a good ball, but a better block there from number 6. That's going to be Quentin Strickland. That's number 6 here for Manchester. That's Braxton Robinson. Christian Chavez playing it back to Braxton. A good flick on. Just didn't connect as sweetly as he wanted with his head there. But they're calling it off a Shoreline United defender looking for the deflection. It looks like it's going to be another corner. A good goal-scoring opportunity. Braxton Robinson with that last one. A big lofted ball into that backside. It's going to be Braxton Robinson by himself. Now in the corner. Puts it back in. An interesting choice. And not going to challenge anybody there as we reset for a Shoreline United goal kick. And back underway. A lofted ball into the final third of Manchester's half. However, again, just can't seem to connect on these short passes. Numbers forward, it's a 3-on-2. Finds that threaded ball, tries to connect, and going to be disappointed with that one. That was Braxton Robinson. Looks like he tried to take that one-time finish on his left foot. More than likely not his preferred foot. But I can already hear his teammates tell him to pick his head up. It's not a big deal, and that's the kind of talk you want from your teammates here. Shoreline United bringing it down. Top of the box, trying to weave his way through. Can't seem to find it. Still on the end of it. Chavez being pressed out wide. Now it's Shoreline United on the ball. It's going to be number 15. It's going to be Sam Cooper. It's going to be Gabriel Erdman to take the throw in. Looks like some substitutions now coming out for Shoreline United. It looks like number 8 making his way off. That's Ethan Kennedy. Looks like Strickland making his way off for Shoreline United. Again, this game really should be 1-0 right now for Manchester. Braxton Robinson not able to finish his chance earlier. And Manchester really stretching this field. You can see Shoreline United trying to keep it compact, but they're really doing a good job of stretching this smaller-sided field. We'll wait to receive the ball here. Again, guys, I want to thank everyone that's here watching the Beer City Cup with us, whether it be an over 40s and under 30s, a co-ed, a premier, whatever it may be. We're so excited that you're here watching it with us, guys. Hopefully you're rooting on a team that means something to you. Going to find it wide now. Shoreline United plays it off. Now Compton. A lofted ball in behind. Braxton Robinson using his pace there. Takes a strong first touch. An easy save for the keeper there. And he did it without his shoe, folks. First save of its kind. Shoreline United once again losing possession. Now driving forward Manchester. Good stop here from number 73. That's going to be Bolin Keene. Again, Manchester looking like the more promising side early on in this first half. However, Shoreline United has had glimpses of promise. Now find it back. Manchester still on the ball. They much prefer to play on this right side with Braxton Robinson. A good lofted ball behind. Again, remember, there is no offsides. That's number 66, Jorge Jimenez. Trying to wiggle his way in, and there it is. What a save! Are you kidding me? Unbelievable here at the Beer City Cup. I don't think anyone's talking about the first save as much as the second miss. But that first save was absolutely insane there from Shoreline United. I'm going to say that was Setzi, and hopefully I'm saying that right. But if we had instant replay, now would be the time for that, because what a save that was, man. Holy cow. The best save of the tournament I've seen so far, guys. And I've been watching a lot of games. Unlucky here for Manchester. Again, really should probably be up 2-0 right now. Again, number 6 there, Braxton Harrison, just not able to finish. Back on our way. Jimenez. Back to Harris. Quick feet. He's wiggling his way through. And another good save. He's definitely not afraid to take him on. And back underway now. Again, if you're just now joining us, the score is still 0-0 between these two sides here in the Premier Men's Division at the Beer City Cup. You've got Shoreline United in the gold and the white. You've got Manchester, also known as the Red Devils. You guys know them all too well. And they're rocking the notorious uniform as well. And a nice, clean, sleek. Less than 10 minutes remaining in this first half. A strike, a volleyed attempt. Once again, just can't connect. Not having the best day at the shooting range. Taking the touch. What a touch. Can he finish it? And oh my goodness, it's another one that finds its way astray. And nearly in the back of the net, but somehow is pushed wide right for a Manchester corner kick. And I'm in utter belief, and disbelief rather, at Manchester's ability to keep this ball out right now. The goalkeeper's having himself a great game. Looks a little uncomfortable at times, but nonetheless has provided 2 huge saves to keep this game 0-0. Back on that backside. And again, Manchester really knocking on this door. And a substitution for Shoreline United. It looks like number 2 coming off. That's going to be Gabriel Erdman. Coming out number 3, Nathan Compton. Correction, number 73. I don't have a 73 on here, so I apologize. Correction, I do. It's Bowling Keene. Back underway, guys. Still no goal to break the deadlock yet. It's been an interesting match. These two teams are playing for the grand prize of $5,000. Still have to make the journey there to the final. This is their first match of the tournament. So just now getting a feel. Again, a lot of these other teams have had other matches. The Premier Division's a little bit different. And now they're playing. We're going to wait through. Referee, again, making consistent calls so far. We hope to keep seeing that consistency. Now driving, number 18, River Nyasang. Interesting turn, has a man on his back. And given away, an interesting choice for a pass. Able to retain possession some way, somehow. Ray lays it off. Driven across. Nyasang. A lofted ball in behind, not a bad idea. Trying to connect with the likes of number 14 there. That's going to be Evan Ray. Had the right amount of height on it. Just wasn't able to generate any power behind that header. Back underneath, Manchester. Plenty of space in front of them. You can hear the Shoreline United team starting to get a little frustrated with each other. They want a little bit more cohesion in their pressing. Now Cooper. Cooper has a man on his back. Finds it wide. Tries to cut it across. Unable to connect, and the right call from the referee. Just a little clip. Don't think there was any malice behind it. Just an accident there. Back underway now, Manchester. Winds it down the line. It's going to be number 6, Braxton Robinson. Quick step overs. He's not afraid to take people on, as we've seen. A threaded ball in behind. Can he get on the end of it? Well done from the keeper, but quick moves here. And again, every shot just going well over the top of the bar. Again, that's number 20 there, Jokotic Pashis. He's already had a couple shots himself alongside his teammate there, Braxton Robinson, number 6. You have to wonder, when is one of these going to fall into the back of the net? A lofted ball across, but pressure's on. Trying to bring it down. Smith on the ball. Being pressed into the corner. Referee calling for a throw-in in a dangerous spot now. Manchester in a valuable position. Robinson maybe looking to receive. As he does, brings it down. Finds his way around. Somehow on his left foot. Takes a strike. Clearly, again, not his favorite foot, but I love that he's not afraid to take the chance. Finds it back off. Cooper. Back to Nyasang. Switching across now, Keene. And again, this game could easily be 3-0 right now. Shoreline United, very lucky to have the keeper they have. Making some big saves. A dive lunged effort, keeps it in. Interesting enough, finds it wide on this left side. Now Smith on his left foot. Cuts it back onto his right. Not sure if that was a strike or a pass, but nonetheless out for a Shoreline United corner kick. It looks like Smith on the corner kick. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, they're not. We don't have an elite, right? I thought I saw them on the... I feel like I saw that. Good strike here from Nyasang. Again, not many opportunities so far for Shoreline United. Has been heavy lopsided for Manchester. He's at the top of the box by himself, takes a strike. Possibly a handball. Referee says play on. And it's a goal! The deadlock has been broken. And Manchester look like a weight has been lifted off their back. And again, that was number 18. It's going to be Jonathan Jimenez. Again, to open the it's 8. Correction, number 8. That's going to be Alex McGill. So not you, Jimenez. I'm sorry, but hopefully you get on the score sheet here shortly. Well done from Alex McGill. Yes, so it's 1-0 Manchester, guys. If you're just now joining us, Manchester in the white, United Shoreline FC in the gold. Again, we're playing in the men's premier division here at the Beer City Cup. A strong tackle from behind, and it's a PK! And really should have been smarter going into that tackle. He should have known coming from behind like that and cutting across his ankle was going to be a dangerous play as a whole. And now it's cost them as Manchester look to take another goal lead here to make it 2-0. There'll be 2 goals scored in 1 minute here in quick succession. Not something you see very often. And it looks like number 6, Braxton Robinson, having a chance to redeem himself. His last 3 strikes, unfortunately, soared well over. Just hasn't been able to connect with it quite the way he wants to. But you're only so far here from the PK spot. It's one of the hardest things to statistically do is to save a PK. So here's Braxton Robinson to take the strike, and it's a goal for Manchester. And just as the team's weight has been lifted, I'm sure Robinson's weight has been lifted. After missing a couple of those chances, feels good to be on that score sheet. Guys, and now's a great time to give a shout out to some of our sponsors here at the Beer City Cup. We could not make this work without any of you guys. With that being said, we want to give a special shout out to Sierra Nevada, again, for having some of the most delicious craft beer there is around. We also want to give a shout out to Devil's Foot Beverage and Company. Devil's Foot makes some delicious sodas as well as craft sodas. They are not an alcoholic beverage company. However, they are non-alcoholic beverage company. So you don't see a lot of those, especially here in Asheville. So definitely check them out, guys. I highly recommend their drinks and their sodas. I also want to bring to you guys Fleet, which is our apparel sponsor, guys. This would not be possible. All the jerseys, everything you see without Fleet. Special shout out also to Explore Asheville. Everything you see is also helped and put through Explore Asheville. They are the development authority, so they help put together events and other things that are going on in downtown. And lastly, but not least, guys, Bears Barbecue Smokehouse. You definitely want to check that out and get yourself some barbecue. Some of the best in NC, if not the entire U.S., guys. Definitely check it out. Looks like the referee blew his halftime whistle, so that will conclude our half as Manchester take a 2-0 lead here against Shoreline United FC. Again, my name is Cole Slater, and on behalf of TSC TV, we live it, we relive it, and we replay it. We'll be right back in about 5 minutes, guys. Thank you. hear me? Hello? Hello? All right. Are we live? All right, guys. Welcome back on behalf of the 15th Annual Beer City Cup here in Asheville, North Carolina at the Bonecombe Sports County Park. And, oh, my gosh, Manchester almost starting the second half off with a third goal. Again, that looked like number 6, Braxton Robinson, trying to get a second one to his name. Guys, if you didn't know, now you know this is the men's premier division, guys. This is the top of the top here in Asheville. Again, they typically do have an elite division. If you're looking at Nashville, Tennessee, you will see that they have an elite division sign up, guys. Definitely check that out. The top prize in the elite is $20,000, guys. So definitely worth checking out if you think you've got what it takes. Nashville, Tennessee registration is now open, guys. But back to this game, Shoreline United. Gonna have to find 2 goals to at least find an equalizer. Now, what a interesting strike. Had some dip to it. But not on frame and certainly not challenging the keeper. As Manchester reset for a goal kick. And back underway, Manchester. Again, currently leading 2-0 against Shoreline United FC. Manchester in the white, Shoreline United in the gold. That's number 18, Jonathan Jimenez, switching it across. Now Christian Chavez looking for the 1-2. Robinson. Quick feet here looking for the 1-2. Does he get it back? He can't connect. And a good clearance from number 4 there. That's going to be Derek Capel for Shoreline United FC. A lob ball in. Robinson using his strength. Looks like number 22 there able to get a touch on it. Robinson trying to bring it down. Referee's going to call the handball there, rightfully so. And guys, I don't think a lot of people realize this, but this tournament is actually sanctioned and in tune with the NCASA, which is the North Carolina Adult Soccer Association. We're also partnered with the U.S. Youth Association, so these tournaments do hold weight. They've worked really hard to get these under proper sanctions and to have a really exciting tournament with the highest skill level. That is definitely a high kick. Referee's going to call it back. Right decision. Looks like number 2 there. That's going to be Gabriel Erdman on the ball. Coming off of it now, Derek Capel. And again, Shoreline United really need a goal here. Going to look to play it back instead. Nisang. And pressure's on from Manchester. Finding it wide. Robinson backtracking. Capel out wide. Erdman trying to use his strength, unable to do so. Now number 8 on the ball. Jimenez finds it back. Now Brandon Padilla. Back into space, and well done from Manchester. Yes, using this space as much as they can. An interesting lobbed ball. Not going to do much there. That's number 18, Jonathan Jimenez with the strike. And a comfortable save from the keeper. I think that's going to be Setzi. That's a double O and goal. I can't tell with his back turned to me. But Shoreline United back on the ball. Well into the box. Erdman looking for the flick. Nobody's there. You can see his frustration. And again, just a little bit more chemistry would serve this Shoreline United team well. If they could just get a little bit more on the same page. They press well as a team, but sometimes there's just miscommunication. For example, right there should have definitely been an opportunity for Shoreline United to steal that ball and drive with it. Possibly make a counter. Manchester still on the ball. 1-2 as they've been doing all game. A lofted ball in behind. Nobody's there. We reset for a Shoreline United goal kick. A lofted ball in behind. Not a gold player in sight to receive. Back across into space. Wants to find it back. Picking up his head. Takes a left-footed strike. Almost finds its way in, and there it is! A perfect example of why you follow up. And that was number 66, Jorge Jimenez. And how about that goal again? Just showing why we followed through on said shots. A little bobble from the keeper there. Really should have had safer hands. But nonetheless, an easy goal now as Manchester makes it 3-0 against Shoreline United FC. Still trying to move. And Manchester showing no signs of slowing down. Another easy interception. Every single ball is just drive with pace here in the midfield. A threaded ball in. Lays it off. It's a beautiful team goal from Manchester. And how about that? Tiki Taka all around the box. Finds the open man and slots it back home to make the 4th goal here this afternoon. And again, if you're just now joining us, Manchester are now 4-0 against Shoreline United FC here in the Men's Premier Division at the Beer City Cup. And again, guys, if you're not aware, there are different point systems in place. 6 points for a win. You get extra points. You can have up to 3 points for goals scored. After your 3rd goal score, you will not get any additional points. With that being said, if you also get a shutout/clean sheet, that is worth some extra points. So not only are Manchester on a good path here, they got the 3 extra points already secured, but they have a chance to also hold out this clean sheet here. Comfortable save for the keeper. Again, not afraid to play out the back, but it's not really serving him all that well. Under pressure, Braxton Robinson. A little check-in, check-out there. That's number 8, Alex McGill, who had a crazy goal earlier. McGill locked the ball in. Beautiful weight. Now Shoreline United, it's a 3-on-3. Now 3-on-4 with numbers back in favor for Manchester. And check that out. Manchester winning it back. Now numbers 4 for them. Quick moves, but good defense from number 17 there. That's going to be Alexander Finster. No I at the end of that, guys. I apologize. McGill weaving his way through. But a good save from Finster again. And check this out. Manchester just always on the back of Shoreline United, not giving him a second to breathe. And it's got to be extremely frustrating if you're playing in gold right now. Back underway. Takes a strike from well outside 30 yards. Now driving forward, that's number 90. 90 is Kevin Velasquez. Or it's Velasquez. Never too young, never too old to learn, folks. Now back underway. A long throw in there from Braxton. Can they find a chance here? Was looking maybe for a bicycle to tempt. Velasquez still on the ball, goes down hard. Referee says no foul. Look questionable from back here. Play on. Shoreline United FC really slowing things down. They had the break there with numbers forward. Again, Manchester really playing the solid 4-back line. And Shoreline just haven't had any chances of breaking through. Again, there are no offsides. They should be looking to capitalize on that possibly a little bit. A quick little whip there. And Manchester are feeling themselves right now. McGill already has one to his name. A push from behind. McGill on it. Trying to push that extra touch around. Unable to do so now. Shoreline United FC back on the ball. And if you're Shoreline United, you might feel out of this game, but you can definitely prevent Manchester from securing that clean sheet. And ultimately, that's a big win. And any book, right? If we can get this goal going forward now. Shoreline United plays it across, takes a strike. It's a good strike. Shot right at the keeper, had some finesse to it. And again, Shoreline United awarded a corner kick. Not many opportunities so far here for them. This could be one of the better ones. You can just see right here, even when Manchester is man marking, they are on top of it, guys. A lofted ball into that backside, finds the head of number 15 there. Looks like we're resetting here. Going to be Manchester with possession. Again, that was Sam Cooper with that headed attempt for Shoreline United FC. Not a bad idea considering where he was positioned. Another Shoreline United ball. Going to go down the line. It's interesting the shape they're playing. Shoreline United is keeping two back at all times, but it's pretty stagnant up here in the final third. Looks to weave through another quick step over. Not creating any chances from their movement here, however. Looks to reset. It's going to be number 73. Now driving in, picking up his head, finds it across. Compton. Taking a strike. Was looking to ask for a deflection. That was Sam Cooper taking that strike. And just a little over 10 minutes remaining still in this match, guys. Some substitutions from Manchester, as it looks like number 24 makes his way off. And that's going to be Christian Chavez. And once again, Manchester doing a wonderful job controlling the tempo of this game. Not really giving Shoreline United any chance of finding themselves back in it. A lofted ball and behind. No way did he even try that. What a bicycled attempt there from Valquez. That would have certainly been the goal of the tournament. I was surprised he even tried that on. I didn't even have time to react to it. Back underway, given away. Lays it off, once again given away from both teams. Now McGill playing it off. Plenty of time now for Manchester. There's no rush and no need to push forward. They've got complete control of this game. We're going to find it wide. Now Jonathan Jimenez. A quick little ball roll. He's on his right foot. Looks to take the strike. And oh my goodness. That thing was moving, folks. And I don't think any keeper was stopping that if it was on frame. And again, that was number 18, Jonathan Jimenez with the shot for Manchester. Once again, currently leading 4-0 against Shoreline United FC here in the Men's Premier Division at the Beer City Cup in Asheville. Looks for that one-time pass. Again, just can't find the right connections. It just feels disconnected here from Shoreline. Back underway. Well, it looks like we've got some Shoreline fans in here, so we love to see that. Fortunately, things aren't always going their way. Can they find themselves a goal to find themselves maybe back in this match? The reason why we love this tournament is because you never know what's going to happen. Starting game of the day here at 8 o'clock. The starting game at 8 o'clock was with the Silverbacks. They ended up going down 4-1 by the end of the half, won that game 6-2. So you never know what's going to happen in these games, folks. So it'll be interesting to see if Shoreline United can find some of that missing chemistry. I think I also saw that we have a Ruben on the field here. Oh, my goodness. Bouncing off the post. And once again, Shoreline United FC lucky to walk away from that one. And a substitution, Alex McGill taking his way off, had a beautiful goal earlier. Now coming on, it looks like number 9 here. That's going to be Jose Cruz. Guys, just over, I want to say, maybe 8 minutes remaining in this match. Again, if you're just now joining us, I know you hear me say it a lot, but I want to keep our fans and friends and families all updated. Currently, Manchester leads 4-0 against Shoreline United FC here in the Beer City Cup in the Men's Premier Division. A launched effort, Braxton Robinson plays it wide. Good defense here from Shoreline, able to win it back. Can they keep possession is the question. And now forced backwards. And it looks like possibly a substitution now. Number 4 making his way off for Shoreline. That's going to be Derek Capel. I'm sorry, I just can't see the number of who came on. Looks like number 14 there. That's Evan Ray that came on. Guys, sorry. Sometimes it's hard to see from where I am sitting. That's not you. You're good. Shoreline United trying to find some sort of lifeline here. That's going to be difficult. Wow, we have a lot of Shoreline fans in here, guys. I love the Tottenham coys. Look, man, I'm rooting for Shoreline. I want to see a goal. But again, this Manchester team has just been pressing forward. A strong strike. Once again, good sportsmanship from these two. I love to see that, guys. Shout out to Slur. Good old Slur. We want to give a shout out to any of the boys out here playing their hearts out, man. It is a hot day, but they're out here doing it, and that's what we love to see, guys. But again, not much time left remaining. If Shoreline United is going to do it, they need to do it now. Again, I haven't seen any. Just 7 minutes remaining, guys. If you were wondering. Again, still 4-0 between these two sides. Shoreline trying to play out the back. It's going to be difficult here. Good step. Commentator involved now. Oh, man, I got really involved. It wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. Back underway. It's Manchester. Again, been the stronger team the entire time. But doesn't mean we can't see something happen here. Hello, Mr. Bennett. We love that you're commenting with us, buddy. We love to see that quick little ball roll out wide. Cuts back in. Good defense there from number 24. That's going to be Aiden McChan, if I'm saying that correctly. Meehan, correction. But now another goal-scoring opportunity. He's top of the box. Already has one to his name. Look at that. Swaz on that ball. Had plenty of finesse. Now Strickland. Thought he was about to set himself up with the flick right there. Good pressure from Shoreline. Manchester just so good at retaining possession, however. A lofted ball behind. Just too much weight on that ball. Looks like a substitution now as number 3 makes his way on here. That's Luis Ortega taking off number 6. That's going to be Braxton Robinson, one of the star players today. Set up multiple of the goals and also has a goal to his name. Again, guys, they are playing for the grand prize of $5,000 here. This is the first game of the day for both of these teams. And you can see just how much it means for both of them. Again, Manchester really opening the scoring count. Again, you can have up to 3 extra points per, or you can have up to 3 extra points, 1 per goal, 3 goals maximum. After that, you stop gaining points for the goals. So in this case, Manchester has already hit the cap for this game. However, if Shoreline can find a way to prevent this clean sheet, they'll put themselves in a better position to come back later on in this tournament. And a push from behind, they're going to call it. Unlucky for Shoreline. Back underway, under pressure. Naruto. Back underway, Shoreline United. Just a little over 4 minutes remaining, I believe. And back underway, Manchester. Just so solid on the ball. A good little one-time pass out wide. Onto his left, finds his right foot. Top of the box. Now brushing across, good defensive effort there from Shoreline. An interesting touch, almost able to bring it down. Plays it wide. Good slided effort there from number 22. I want to say that's Justin Smith. And guys, if I have not been able to get the names out, it's because I'm learning on the go with you guys, so bear with me. Number 18 now. Trying to find it down the line. Pinged into the middle, looks for that flared pass. Doesn't find anybody. Now Strickland. Strickland picking up his head. Driven down the line, once again given away. Shoreline United just need to complete a couple passes, and I feel like they could get that chemistry back. I think just every idea is forward, 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 and they need to have somebody help them controlling it in the midfield there. But you got to give credit where credit is due. Once again, Manchester playing a great game all the way around. Been a defensive powerhouse so far. Again, I've had the chance to commentate a couple of these games, and I've yet to see a shutout so far. So this could be the first of the tournament for me, at least. Gonna play it wide. Number 24, Aiden Meehan. Losing possession, but winning it back. Looks to flick it on, just can't connect. Finds it wide. And just looking to keep possession, guys. That was Gabriel Erdman making that pass. That's Nisang on the ball. River Nisang. An interesting flick. Doesn't really work in their favor, however, now. Shoreline United, a lob ball into that backside. Nobody's there. Just now 2 minutes remaining. And again, guys, if Shoreline United want to prevent Manchester from taking the full sweep, they're going to want to try and find a goal here. It's going to prevent them from taking maximum points home in this match. And I think that would be the best case scenario for both teams right about now. I don't think 2 minutes is enough to find themselves 4 goals in this. But stranger things have happened. Given away, top of the box. It could be another one. It's shot well over the top, just unable to lean over the ball. As you can see him leaning back there. As Shoreline United FC reset with a goal kick. And again, we're heading into that final minute. We should be finishing up here. A driven ball in, an awkward bounce. Brings it down. Gabriel finds Strickland. Strickland off. A good attempt. Didn't have much room to work with there. But then nonetheless, you cannot score unless you shoot. And the ball has found its way back into the woods. It's going to cost us a little bit of time. We don't really have extra time added on here in this tournament, unlike traditional 11v11. So what we play is what we play. So you'll often see some of these players, pressing for faster play or asking them to get the ball or asking for a second ball. That is why there's no extra time given in this. A lofted ball up. Referee calls his whistle. And just like that, the match has concluded as Manchester takes a whopping 4-0 win against Shoreline United FC here in the Beer City Cup in the Men's Premier Division. Guys, it's been a pleasure commentating this. I'm with TSC TV. My name's Cole Slater. And again, guys, we live it, we relive it, and we replay it, guys. Thanks for having us. We have an exciting match coming up right after this. Give us another 5 minutes. We'll be right back with you.